Welcome to the jungle, Marty.
Oh
You're
man,
gonna die. Hi,
intros,
this is Bob
intros.
Mackey for OneUp.com. Who do I have with me?
Marty Sliva, also from OneUp.com.
And we are going to be showing off Tokyo Jungle,
Oh my God,
Game of the Year
absolutely.
2012. If you don't know what Tokyo Jungle is, I don't blame you. Sony's been hiding it, but we have a copy straight from Japan. We're going to show you how neat and fun this game is. I'm going to be showing Marty because I think he's pretty much, you've never seen this game being played really outside of
I'm
trailers?
Tokyo Jungle Neophyte.
Okay, well,
Yes.
let's get started. Story mode, I might show it off a little bit, but basically I haven't gotten really far because story mode's hard. But you play through story mode. There are certain objectives that you have to meet in order to unlock different stuff. I haven't played that much of story mode because survival mode, I think, is the meat of the game, and we'll be showing that off. And survival mode, you basically play for as long as you can. I don't know what happened to Tokyo. Something happened. There are only animals left, and you choose an animal to play as, and basically it is your task to propagate the species. You have to keep either the Pomeranian or the deer going. As you can see, there are a ton of unlockable animals, but you have to play through story mode to unlock them. And I'm really bad at story mode because I can't read Japanese. But I understand the basic gist of the game. So let's get started. Let's choose the Pomeranian for now.
I'm excited.
We'll go to the deer afterwards to show you some of the differences between carnivores and herbivores that you play as in this game.
So just to be clear, this game is coming to America. They
It
have
is.
officially announced it. They have not announced a release date.
It's going to
so-
be a PSN only title.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
not a
that.
box product.
Okay.
It's probably gonna be like 20 bucks if I could guess.
Yeah,
But so
yeah.
I'm a Pomeranian. I have a life meter, a hungry meter, and a stamina meter. The hungry meter is always going down, so I have to constantly be eating. And the way this game plays out, basically in survival mode, like I said, it's you basically play until you die. And in order to keep yourself alive, you have to, if you're a predator, find animals to eat and level up. If you're an herbivore, you have to snack on these like little flowers and stuff to level up. And let me just show off something really quick. As you play through survival mode, you unlock points. And those points can be used to, sorry, like I said, I don't read Japanese. These points can be used to equip certain, to actually buy certain accessories for your
Obviously
animals.
hats and shirts
Right,
and
so
shoes. Yeah.
let's outfit our little guy with some of the things that I've got. So as you can see, this is a face mask,
Oh my God.
a fencing mask. That'll give me a little more, I think that was defense. I have a collar, there's little hearts on it. That gave me some, and I have two different little outfits. One's a sweater,
Yeah.
and one's a kind of like a jersey type thing. But
It's weird that neither of them actually cover the dog's belly.
yeah, I don't think that's going to be very exposed. And we also have shoes, so let's put those
Oh,
on.
there you go.
There are a ton of items in this game, so if you enjoy dressing up animals in ridiculous costumes, and who doesn't, just go on YouTube and look for that. So yeah, now I'm ready for action. So by sniffing these little flag things, you kind of figure out where enemies and your snacks are going to be. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a real difference on the radar between enemies and things you can eat, so you have to be very careful because in this game, like in nature, it only takes a few hits for your animal to die.
Oh.
So I'm going to sneak up on this chicken, and that was a fine hunt.
Oh
So that was the reaction I had when I first did that. So as you can see, as I eat, I gain experience. That chicken had an item for some reason. So actually, we can see what that item is.
Okay, so the Pomeranian is a carnivore. I was expecting it to be.
Oh yeah, this
Herbivore.
Pomeranian can eat. If you sneak up on really big things, you can eat them. It's surprising what a Pomeranian can
Yeah.
eat. Don't try this at home, folks. But this game takes place in sort of a weird, like, simulation-style timeline. A few minutes of gameplay is basically like a year.
Oh.
And I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm pretty sure if you live long enough without reproducing, your animal does die of old age. So
That
you
is
have to keep
impressive.
producing. It makes being an animal seem very stressful. I feel bad for animals now. Just like, geez, if I wasn't a pet, I'd be just, you know, it's all about survival.
Yeah.
This game is truly about survival. So let's keep moving. These cities are surprisingly have a lot of like little shortcuts and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't see many now, but you can go up on the buildings. You can go underneath in the sewers.
Oh man.
I'm gonna eat these little chicks. They can't get away very far. Earlier I did a pounce move. You can just actually smack at them if they're small enough. You can get them in one hit. Sorry, dude. And it is kind of grotesque, but the violence is cartoonish. If
Yeah,
you are averse to seeing animals get hurt, it's really like a skeleton pops out of them when you eat them. So, and I find that some of the harder to get animals, you get bonuses for eating them, like those crows. Sometimes when you eat them, you get like a +2 to you know, some stat, like defense or something like that. Something happened there. I got life +10.
There you go.
So as I'm eating these animals, I'm leveling up my my puppy here, and there are only 3 levels per animal. There's like rookie, veteran, and boss. So let me sniff this. I already did actually. Sorry about that. And the reason is you don't really have that much time before you have to reproduce. So should be
this
going.
Seems very stressful.
It is.
I'm stressed right now just watching this.
It is. So yeah, right now I'm finding new things to sneak up on. Like I said, this game is really arcadey. I wasn't expecting that. I actually didn't know what to expect. So this dog is going down because
you just kill a beagle.
that beagle would have probably tried to attack me.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you kind of have to figure out what is going to get on your case by playing the game.
The dog had a present.
Ooh, nice. Looked like food.
Had dog food?
I think so. If you're an herbivore, you can actually attack other herbivores and other animals that won't hurt you, but they will try to attack you back. So there's no real point in attacking animals if you're an herbivore, at least not that I've been able to find out.
So can you just like stealthily sneak around these situations, like if you were to come across like a lion or something?
Oh yeah, you have to get the hell away because other animals will chase you forever pretty much unless you hide. So there's a stealth element. I can hit L1 to go into like super stealth mode, or I can just hide in the grass. But as in real life, animals are stupid, so they're easy to fool. So yeah, I'm gonna try to mate soon, and that's the most fun part of the game.
Now, can you just mate with anything you find?
You have to mate with another of your same species, so I can only mate with other Pomeranians. And once you reach a certain level, or a certain amount, I don't know what the criteria is, but after a while you unlock their location on your radar and their little hearts.
Oh, there you
go. Oh, you dumb bunny. There we go. Yeah, you have to constantly keep eating, and this game can get really stressful because at times you're like desperately searching for your next source of food, and sometimes it doesn't happen.
Imagine how messed up this game would be if it was just all people. Like
oh god!
Like roam the streets to become a cannibal.
That's not the Tokyo jungle I want to live in. So yeah, I'm a veteran. I think once I reach boss status, I will find a mate here. So there are little presents and stuff scattered all over, which are very helpful because my dog has an inventory for some reason. Oh, that bunny threw me off.
In case you're keeping track, this Pomeranian's been alive for 4 years.
Yeah.
So far this game has taken place for 4 years.
He's only had about 10 meals in those 4 years. But okay, so as you can see, I snipped out a mate. Actually several mates. So I'm using my radar right now to find a heart on the radar there in the world. So there's a mate over here, and I'm getting some black hearts from this mate. I think I might be more successful with mating if I was a higher level, but I want to show off mating for this video.
Yeah.
So
I want you to show it off too.
It's not as graphic as you are thinking. So in order to mate, I mean, you got to bring your lady back to your place, right? You can't just do it out in the streets.
No.
I mean, you're an animal, but you're not an animal.
You have a place?
Oh, you have to find these little
mating holes.
Yeah, basically they're like little bales of hay or something. And that's where you get it on, doggy style. Oh man, it's literally doggy style. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. So I'm gonna leave that chicken alone. I got bigger fish to fry. So here we are, and I'm gonna select what I believe is mate. And as you can see, it cuts away just before things get a little rowdy.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
And the controller did shake. And I am now 2 Pomeranians, and this is where actually I inherited the items from my my pappy, or whatever you want to call it. So I've had up to 4 puppies at once in this game, and that was I think from the max you can have. But now, before I only had 1 life. If my Pomeranian died in this mode earlier, I would just be dead. When my Pomeranian dies in this mode now, I switch to the other one. So the game is just a constant cycle of eating, mating, and propagating over and over and over again, and staying alive to earn points, and those points can unlock items in the store.
Gotcha. So
that's the gist of this game, really. It's a really arcadey game, and the story mode I'm sure offers a little more, but I haven't made a lot of progress in that just because I think I'm missing something in the tutorial because I can't read Japanese. There's like got to be some way to avoid attacks better because if I can't beat the second tutorial level, there's something wrong. I think I have more faith in my abilities than that. So do you want to just check out what the herbivore plays like?
Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
So let me see if I can figure this out. There we go.
That mastered kanji.
Yes, Japanese 101. Know what yes and no mean. So yeah, here we are. So for some reason this game has kind of like a Fight Club vibe to it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't
David
Fincher directed some of these.
Yeah. So let's go to survival again and new game. In this game, you can save your game if you're doing really well in survival mode. You have to find one of those beds of hay, and those are your save points too. So if you want to walk away from the game, you don't have to sit and play for all survival mode. You can take breaks.
Cool.
So this is an herbivore. I believe it's a deer or a type of deer. I'm not up on my ruminants or whatever you want to call them. Yeah.
I think I made that word up.
Hey, it's real. It's real now. That's what Shakespeare did.
There you go.
So things are much different when you're an herbivore. I can attack these chicks if I want, but you know what? There's no reason for me to do that. I would waste stamina.
Yeah.
Not stamina, but I would get hungrier. Oh, I forgot to say that there is like sort of like a dodge move that's involves hitting the right stick. And as you can see, that wipes down your stamina, and that in turn takes down your hungry meter a little faster. So yeah. It's a little less stressful, I think, when you're playing as a deer because you don't. All of your things that you're eating are stationary, but then there's a lot of things that also want to eat you, and that's not cool. So as you can see, the gameplay is exactly the same as it did when I was a pup. I'm sniffing out, trying to find food and trying to find mates, and just living the life of an animal in the Tokyo jungle.
What's the scariest predator you've come across so far?
Tigers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did not get away from those tigers. So, as you can see, there are basically 3 types of fauna, I guess. The mushrooms, for some reason, give you the best experience, but they're harder to find. So for this run, I'm gonna try to see if there's any sort of like you can go in some of these buildings. There's shortcuts. This area is pretty big. There's a map, but unfortunately, the map does not really show you. The main map does not really show you much of anything.
So these aren't randomly generated, right? It's the same layout every time?
I believe they're not. I mean, it seems like it's the same city every time. This is a very low-budget game. If you couldn't tell from the graphics, it looks like a low-budget PS2 game that's been up-resed. And I mean, I don't think this game would have been made if it was high-budget.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it so far. Like I said, it's really simple, but it's a lot of fun.
It does, like you said before, it seems like it could fit very well in an arcade.
Yeah, yeah, and on PSN, I think it's a much
yeah.
better fit than, you know, no one's gonna be paying $40 or $60 for this. It's just too weird. But I don't know. It's nice to see this sort of a game happen again.
No, exactly.
And oh no!
Oh jeez.
So as you can see, I'm in beagle trouble, and I'm gonna try to see if I can hide. As you can see, oh shit!
Oh jeez.
Just like Solid Snake, I've got like a danger meter.
Oh, that dog is confused.
That dog, see, this is a very accurate depiction of animals. I mean, the beagle could conceivably sniff me out, but
and
I
the
mean,
grass isn't really hiding you very well.
I don't think animals have object permanence, so when you put something behind your back, it's like it's gone forever. It might as well be gone forever. So I don't know if I'm going to stick around in this mode much longer. I might want to show off the shop. So you have any other questions, Marty? Maybe that our viewers might have about this game?
Jesus Christ.
I don't know who made it. It's by an internal studio. Oh, jeez, an internal studio at Sony, and I'm pretty sure it's a fairly young team that put it together.
Can we see what happens when your deer gets killed by that dog?
Oh yeah, we could do that, and then I will show off the store real quick. So yeah, like this game is really simple, but I find it pretty addictive and fun.
Yeah. And like you said before, it's amazing that this kind of game exists. Like this generation especially. I think the PS1 was kind of the home for weird experiences like this. PS2 also, games like Mr. Mosquito and Guitar Man and just
dead.
That just look at that dog.
The dog's backing up, and now he's gonna chow down. So you get eaten too. It's only fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, before we go, I do want to show off. The point of this game seems to be, from my limited understanding of Japanese, like I said, you play through the story mode to unlock different animals, and then you use those animals to play the survival mode, which is like the main game, the main like skill-based thing in the game. So as you can see, it's tallying up my survival points. That means something on the side, like things eaten, enemies killed, hiding spots found, whatever. You are rewarded. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna say yes. Why not? Oh wait, it's asking me to save.
Oh no.
I think so. Let's go back. No thanks. And we're gonna get out of here. So these points, like I said, you unlock items, and as I showed you in the very beginning, I immediately equipped my Pomeranian with like some cool items. So if you build enough points, you can buy things in order to make the early stages of survival go well. So survival, and then there we go, shop. So, and I believe you unlock things to buy in the store via the story mode too. So there's not a lot to buy in the shop right now, but I can at least show it off. As you can see, there's a ton of hats you can buy. And if you hit the triangle button, it just shows you up. So I already have that, and like there's so many items, and they can go on any animal. I'm not sure about like baby chicks, but it feels like, I don't know, maybe they tailor them to the animal's like anatomy or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, sailor.
I didn't know I unlocked that.
Bonjour.
That's gonna go on my Pomeranian next gameplay. So yeah.
This is
It is. I mean, how much? God. We've all dreamed of dressing up animals in ridiculous costumes. I mean, I'm not the only one, right? That's a nice sweater for a dog. And then I think those little booties are the only
little boxing gloves.
Yeah. Well, I guess they are kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah. That's cool.
This game.
This game is nuts.
So it's multiplayer. Did I see that when you?
Yes. Unfortunately, I didn't try that out because I only have one one controller at home, and I'm playing this at home. But I believe it's co-op on the same screen. I can't get past the screen because we don't have another controller hooked up. But I don't think there's online multiplayer in this game. But yeah, you can team up with your friend, and propagate your dog species or deer species or whatever. So yeah, that's Tokyo Jungle. I wish I knew when it was coming out, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be late this year, and it's definitely going to be a PSN only release. So that's it. That's it for me.
Bye guys, get excited.
Yes, Tokyo Jungle.